Well, thanks everyone for joining us in a very unique setting during a unique time. Normally, we would make an announcement like this at our annual district locally administered program day. With that not being an option this year for obvious reasons, we're going to announce the Salem District Locality of the Year winner for 2020 in a very special way this year. I have joining me today, I have Adam Chesnowski, who's our lead locally administered project coordinator for our district. I have David Clark, who's the Christiansburg Residency Administrator. I have Ken King, who's our Salem District Engineer, and also Dr. Smoot, our district's Commonwealth Transportation Board member, is all with us today on this video. So first and foremost, what is the Locality of the Year Award? And real briefly, just wanted to, for any folks that are not familiar with this and wondering why in the world you're watching this crazy video, that this is our district's attempt to recognize the great work of one of our local partners, one of our local government partners, and congratulate them on the successful delivery of their transportation program. And the way we score this Locality of the Year award every year is we really look at a couple of things. We look at locality's communication and participation with us, with any training that we offer, our quarterly conference calls, our statewide local programs workshop, things like that. So their attendance to that adds to their score. We also look at measuring their project development delivery. How successful were they in turning around agreements that we enter into with the locality? How successful they are with financial management of the projects, then also how well they handle the construction side of the projects. How, if we go out and do site observations of the projects, how well are they doing with those? And then lastly, we also look at the performance of each locality in relation to the dashboard. Our dashboard has become a major component of how we measure our program, and also we use that for measuring our localities. And we also look at the number of projects they've actually completed within the year that we're scoring. So this year, the winning locality was one that scored actual 64 projects out of the 68 possible points. So it's a very high numbers this year. What this winning locality turned around. They excelled in their coordination with VDOT staff. They were always quick to be responsive with any issues that arose. And this year's winner has also been very competitive every year that we've done this. This year, they obviously rose to the top, but every year that we've done this, and we did it in 2018 and 2019, this locality came in third by the slimmest of margins every time that we've done this. Quick side note before we announce who the winner is, I'm going to let Mr. King share with you guys who the winner is. But every year that we have done this, this locality has come up to me after we've announced who the winner was and said, how can we better our program? What can we do to improve the delivery of our transportation program? How can we score better? How can we win this award? And so we've shared with them some ideas, some things they can do to improve upon what they do. And so I'm so excited to see this year that this locality is able to claim this top prize. And so with that, I'm going to turn over the video and the mic as well to our district engineer, Ken King.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, and it's certainly my pleasure to recognize a locality that we certainly have very, very close partnership with and has just done an outstanding job, and that is the town of Christiansburg and the staff. Of course, it's the people that make all the difference, and the staff that's with the town across the board has just been great to work with. They've done a great job delivering a number of projects, and I know Dr. Smoot in a moment is going to highlight some of those that certainly, being a resident of New River Valley, is able to witness himself personally on a frequent basis. So I want to highlight how important the local programs and local projects are. They represent half of the overall transportation projects for the Commonwealth. And certainly, you know, that importance of the localities' work and the local programs is recognized at all levels. Our commissioner, our secretary of transportation, the Commonwealth Transportation Board, everyone knows how important it is for the localities and the work that they do to be working well and working in good partnership with the state programs and the VDOT organization. And this award, Salem District was the first, thanks to Anthony. Hats off to some of the staff that we have that run our local programs that really created this Locality of the Year award. A couple years ago, we've had the city of Galax and the city of Roanoke to also be winners of this. And this is the third time that we've recognized a locality as being the top for the year. And the town of Christiansburg is certainly deserving. And this award gets a lot of recognition from the secretary and the commissioner. There have been some other districts that have followed us. I think there's now a second district that has also trying to recognize the locality within their district that's doing exceptionally well. I will say that it's all about partnerships, and we certainly appreciate the very close partnership that we have in particular with the town of Christiansburg, but all of our localities. One of the things I'm always reminding our staff of, and that's everybody from our area headquarters folks that do the maintenance operations within our organization, or the folks that work with projects and programs, is that by and large we have the ability to we live in the communities that we serve, and so that our jobs are about helping to improve the infrastructure and the quality of life for the very area that is our community. And we certainly do not take that lightly, and we are so thankful to have the opportunity to make great things happen within these areas. And certainly, town of Christiansburg, hats off for just an excellent job. I'm going to hand it off to our CTB representative from the Salem district, Dr. Ray Smoot, and Dr. Smoot can share with you some of his understandings and highlight how important this really is. Dr. Smoot.
Ken, thank you very much. And it's certainly nice once again to meet with the members of the Christiansburg Town Council. I've been doing that going back well into the John Limbley days, and never before in this manner. And hopefully we'll all be getting together again in person very soon. This recognition of Christiansburg is something that frankly is very helpful to my work with the Commonwealth Transportation Board. There's a great emphasis on completing projects on time and on budget. And of course, it's always dangerous to have overruns and have to go back and seek more money or whatever, or more time. And the performance of the town of Christiansburg on the 5 projects that totaled, I think, maybe 4 projects, $10 million this past year. The intersection improvement on North Franklin and Cambria, a place I go by almost every day, so I'm well familiar with that one. The work on Chrisman Mill Road at the crossing, Depot Park Trail extension, and 3 primary extension paving projects, all significant projects that have been administered very effectively. And I want to recognize both Wayne Nelson, his commitment to getting this done, and also Randy Wingfield, who I have a chance to work with on several things, but really appreciate the support that you all have given. The town of Christiansburg has shown great leadership in the area of transportation, particularly most recently on this extension of passenger rail service to New River Valley. Mike Barber and members of council have been very forward-looking in trying to make that happen, taking actions that will facilitate it. And we are going to get that done. I know not as quickly as we had all hoped, but I can assure you that the Secretary of Transportation is very committed to this, and we will get it done. So thank you for all that the town of Christiansburg does to facilitate transportation in this region.